Matt O'Neill.
What are you here for? It's a civil matter. The police being sent for a civil matter. Matt, can we speak to you please? As you know, this is our land. This gate here is our property. Let's have an impartial interaction.
Yeah, but since you've been here last time, Matt, okay, before you try and come in, you don't have permission to come onto our land.
Ian.
You don't have permission to come in.
These guys are going to
You do not have permission. Right, let's withdraw. Let's withdraw. Withdraw, Liz.
Okay.
You're acting unlawfully again. This is a civil matter. Matt, last time you were here, you said to me that we didn't own this driveway, yeah? You said we didn't own this driveway last time. You acted unlawfully. You assisted Network Rail in criminal damage. You said last time we didn't own this driveway, and the surveyor confirmed what we already knew. You're trespassing.
As both of you have repeatedly said,
remove
it's
yourself
for
off.
Sheriff. If you're not going to let
no,
me
well, you're
talk,
acting as a sheriff. You're acting as a sheriff.
You're judging the Network Rail on the land when it's at court. It's the job of the judge, Matt. You're the BTP. It's a civil.
Can you remove yourself off our land?
Hit the nail on the head.
It's
the job
matter.
of a court.
So what are you doing here then? What are you doing here then? Yeah, last time you said that this land wasn't ours, didn't you? Do you remember?
Matt.
Do you remember you said we didn't own this driveway? You were wrong last time, you were wrong this time.
Matt, are you enforcing a court order, civil court order today?
Are you on your oath? Are you on your oath today? Are you on your oaths, officers?
Go through the gate.
Constables, are you on your oaths?
Right, I'm going to phone the police. I'm going to phone the police.
Are you going to pass it over to me?
You're not impartial.
So, Mark, what do you think about that?
If
The
you
surveyor?
want to talk, I can talk.
Okay.
If you're going to start shouting over me,
I'm not shouting.
I'm
I'm not shouting. I always talk to you.
Ian, the second we turned up just now, the both of you have been shouting
No.
immediately. So
Come on, don't make
bring
fault.
the tone of it down a bit, then we can
Well,
have
we're a little bit
conversation.
upset you're doing acting unlawfully again. Are you on your oath today, Matt? Answer me. Are you on your oath
Ian,
today?
I'm acting within my duties.
Are you on your oath today, Matt?
Every day I'm on duty, I'm acting
Are you on your oath today? So you're refusing to answer that, aren't you?
I've just answered and you're
No.
repeating the same question.
Are you on your oath today? Scott Chapman, are you on your oath today?
Yeah, like my colleague said already, we are here.
You're refusing to answer the question. It's a yes or no question.
I just told you we're on our oath every day, and that's.
Are you on your oath today?
I just said.
Yes or no? So you're refusing to
So,
answer.
Mr. Appleby, you're obviously not listening. We're not going to engage with
Well,
you.
you're not answering the question.
Well, we did
You're not
actually,
listening because you're not answering the question.
but- Okay.
So last time you were here,
Thanks for your time.
last time you were here, you assisted Network Rail in criminal damage and cutting the chains off our gate. We told you, we showed you the title documentation that we didn't have to, yeah? And what we said was confirmed by a professional surveyor. Okay, you didn't listen to us because you're biased and you're not really the police. You just are Network Rail's private security company, and you act unlawfully, and you're not on your oath today. That's why you won't answer that, Matt. Now, Matt, you're not talking to me now. Listen, just like we told the BTP the other night, you don't have permission to be on our land, and I'm asking you to leave. Are you refusing to leave our land?
I'm not going anywhere, Ian, just now.
You're not. So you're refusing to remove yourself from our land.
Just said, Ian, I'm not going anywhere just now.
Are you refusing to leave our registered title, Matthew O'Neill? And what's your number again? 0951. Yeah. Shame on you, Matt. Scott, are you recording?
Of course I'm recording, yeah.
You are?
To make sure that it's fairness for everybody.
Okay,
So
why is Matt not recording?
he's not got his
Okay,
camera.
can I ask you another question?
Well, yeah, you can ask me it.
Why
I'll
did...
answer it.
Okay,
It's a different matter. But
okay, are you on your oath today?
I've already told you yes.
You are? You're on your oath
Told-
today? Okay,
told you
so,
that
right,
at
okay.
The front gate there.
Okay. So you assisted Network Rail last time in breaking an entry into our property, yeah, because you didn't believe us and what we said, even though we showed you title documentation.
There's an accurate record for the police of your activities today, Matt O'Neill. Matt O'Neill hasn't got a body cam on.
I know.
This is what we're telling you, because there are two sides to every party. Well, please let me give my side. As you know, this is disputed land. We own this land. Network Rail don't. You have just trespassed. We've had a surveyor confirm the driveway is within our registered title. That is evidence. You have to take into account all evidence as a police officer when you investigate something. Would you agree with that? Is that your job? So why are you not taking into account the evidence that we've got a surveyor's report? Oh, but it's, well, exactly. So the matter is for the court to decide.
Well, I'm not going to get into that.
So why is it?
Mr. Appleby constantly.
So why is a police officer? Are you taking the job of a sheriff? Why are you not allowing due legal process to take place, Mr. Chapman? This is unacceptable. You've just forced your way onto our land again. You're committing criminal damage. It's not right.
Scott, are you
Where's your body cam? Where's your? Aren't you supposed to record every interaction in transparency, in the interest of transparency, Mr. O'Neill? You haven't got a body cam on today. Can I ask you why you haven't got a body cam on?
Cameras in the back of the car just now, Liz. I didn't want to halt the proceedings here by waiting to get that.
What about the interest of transparency? Aren't you bound to record all the interactions? Are you trying to hide the fact that you've committed trespass today on somebody's
I
land?
don't think there's any danger of me being able to hide anything.
So what a reason, Will, if your body cam's in the car, I suggest you put it on so there's an accurate record for the police of your activities today, Matt O'Neill. Matt O'Neill hasn't got a body cam on.
Trying to hide his unlawful activities again. Here we go, look. What was the move? I'm stood on my driveway. I'm stood on my driveway.
By standing there, you're attempting to obstruct them.
I'm not
Move out
obstructing
onto the
anything.
side.
Wow, look at that. You just told me not to shout. You're getting aggressive, Matt. You threatening me?
Ian, you're intentionally trying to provoke
You're not
a
safe to the
reaction.
public. You're not safe.
You're
No.
intentionally trying
No,
to
I'm
provoke a
not.
reaction.
I'm allowed to.
By standing there,
I'm
you're
standing on my
clearly
land.
making
Do you
an
agree
attempt
that
to
I'm standing on my land now? Because you said I wasn't last time. The surveyor's been confirmed that it is our driveway. So you're making false accusations again, Matt?
Since I've got access, I'm going to go back to the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do that. Go and hide yourselves away, you pair of corrupt coppers.
Thanks.
The world knows you two, and you wait. If we get a chance, we're going to take you to the civil cleaners.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the trouble is you say okay because there's lack of accountability. It should come out of your own pocket, not the taxpayers. Yeah, you're a disgrace. Do you have anything to say about the surveyor report and you being wrong about the driveway, Matt? Are you willing to answer that question? Are you willing to answer that question, Mr. O'Neill?
I haven't seen the surveyor's report, Ian.
Ah, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. So, do you want me to show it to you? you think I'm lying? I'll show it to you now. You assisted Network Rail in vandalism and criminal damage. Do you know that? How does that feel to do that?
Fell on your side foot.
Oh, you got it now.
No, we'll pull off, so it's not a crime.
Oh, what about when you know when we started talking about the chains down at the
We're not
crossing?
gonna get into all this.
Yeah, well, do you remember you said you were going to turn off your camera when we started talking about the chains? Why did you say that?
What are you talking about?
You'll find out. Scott, are you recording?
Of course I'm recording, yeah.
You are?
To make sure that it's fairness for everybody.
Okay.
All you want, I don't get the mind myself.
Well, of course, you're filming me.
I'm not actually, I've turned my camera off already.
Well, why is it off then? Why is it off? Can I insist you turn it on, please?
No, I don't need to.
There's a seat. There's something happening. You don't need to.
No,
Why?
Right now I don't need to because
Why wouldn't you? You know, all Scotrail have been told to bring body cameras here. Scott Chapman, are you trying to hide evidence?
no, because you've got it on your camera, so
That's mine. That's not yours. It's not police evidence.
yeah.
Can I insist? Can I ask you please to turn your
You can
camera on?
insist everything you want, but I'm not going to be doing it unless I
Ah,
feel
right,
threatened in
okay.
some way, Mr. Appleby, and I don't feel threatened by you, my
I'm not threatening you.
As you know, this is a private forestry estate and there's only authorised motor vehicles only, and they need the permission of the forestry company. Please, did you make inquiries to establish whether Scotrail had the relevant permissions from the forestry company Caledonia Forest Land Investment Limited to use their private roads? Have you made that reasonable inquiry, officers? Because if they haven't got the right permission from the owner of the road, which is a private road, it's not a public road, then that's trespass as well, isn't it? Have you made that inquiry, officers? Have Network Rail got the relevant permissions from the forestry company to use their private track? Because last time they had to pay to use forestry tracks. Have they got an access licence now? How have they managed to access out in the Breck using private tracks without the relevant permissions? Another reasonable inquiry not undertaken by the police. Entitled to, engage in conversation. Obviously, you're on our land. Can I just ask you a question? Can I ask you who's authorised you to do this today from your senior command team?
It's my duty. It's my duty to
But you've
do my
obviously,
day-to-day
but
job.
you do
I
have a
don't-
superior obviously involved. Can you name that superior?
Can't hear you.
I have a number of people that work at the senior committee.
Who's your inspector today then?
My inspector is actually Paul.
Forbes. Okay, well, we've got an email from him saying you won't be getting involved in civil matters.
We don't involve in civil.
This is a civil matter. This is a civil matter.
Land ownership.
Are you joking me?
Ian,
Are you joking? You must. What? No. Last time
Public.
when you came here last, I said to you, "Don't come in without my permission." You said, "I'll come in here whenever I want." That's what you said.
Matt, last time you were here, you told
right,
us...
I'll
Last-
start obstruction prevent.
What do you mean, like cutting the chains off our gate? Do you mean like cutting our locks and chains? Is that lawful? No. You and Scott Chapman were committing criminal offences as police officers. That's what you were doing, and you know it. Yeah. You denied you owned the driveway, but it's proven wrong now.
You're not going to listen to anything I have to say, so it's
Matt,
pointless
you're
me.
accountable to the public.
You're accountable.
Office. Can I ask you, last time you came, you said your senior command team had made the opinion the police had decided that Network Rail owned our driveway. The police took the job of the court on, and you named your senior command team. You said that was Chief Superintendent Gillian Murray, Superintendent Lorna McEwen, and you mentioned the Chief Inspector, but I can't recall the name of that Chief Inspector. So can you confirm today that your senior command team are making the decision of the judge once again today?
That's not what they're doing at
Are
all.
they aware?
Are you aware that it's in the court, yeah? It's civil dispute in
I'm aware
court.
it's going through a civil
Yeah,
code.
but it doesn't make any difference to you, does it?
Civil matter, isn't it? If it's a court and it's civil, it's a civil matter and you're getting involved in unlawfully.
You've got no answer for it, have you?
I've got lots, but you.
Yeah, you've got lots of
the problem is
excuses.
You don't listen here.
No, what? Like you didn't
And
listen to
Elizabeth
me.
Doesn't listen either.
You didn't listen to me. Were you wrong about the driveway, Matt? Were you wrong about the driveway?
You know, we've had so many conversations over the last couple of years that I don't know which conversation you're talking about.
About the driveway. Thanks for saying
Which
that.
part of the driveway?
Do you remember when the chains were cut off?
Right.
When you assisted BTP, Mr. Smith, to cut our chains off our private entrance, cut up locks and chains and caused criminal damage. Remember that day?
I remember that day.
Oh, you
yeah.
do now? Do you remember Frank McCulloch?
Matt, you just mentioned there that you said that we don't allow you to speak. Can I just ask why you didn't approach us to get our side before coming over our chain and test? Why didn't
Yeah, you didn't allow us to
you
speak.
didn't even give us a chance to speak.
No.
You just made
Yeah.
made your mind up before you'd come.
You just jumped over the chain like a bloody hooligan, like a thief. Just jumped over our chain again. You act like you own our house. You act like you own our land, you do.
You wouldn't respond to the civil matter, and you have done again. So
We've taken a tract off where this conversation started, Elizabeth. You asked me a question,
And I'm asking-
I
well, let
answered
me
you,
finish.
and now you're trying to take
Yeah,
it down
so
another
my
path.
email-
Yeah, but you didn't start a conversation with us when you first got here. There was no conversation. There was no conversation. You just came in.
Right, Chief Superintendent Lorna McEwen.
Lorna McEwen.
What I was trying to explain, if you let me finish, was that I emailed Inspector Forbes, and I also emailed Chief, but you're saying now she's moved on, Gillian Murray. Okay. Now you said that she's not responded because she doesn't work there anymore. Is that correct?
Yeah,
So it's Lorna McEwen.
she's the superintendent.
So
just
what's
now, yeah.
her email? You must know that.
I don't know off the top of my head, but if you contact
Where's she
Ashley
based?
Forbes, Glasgow, Calcadams.
Can I just, are they aware that you just entered our registered title today? Did they give you permission to do that?
They know what we're here doing.
No, that's not that. Answer the question. Did they just tell you to enter our registered title?
Nobody gave us any direct instructions on what we were to do today.
Okay, can I ask once more what power you used to enter our registered title?
I've already explained to you.
No,
that,
you-
Ian.
you
We have
haven't.
a common law power to prevent offences taking place.
What
We
offence?
also have a right of access, as other people do, to access the station
The public
from
right of way is in
there.
dispute. The public right of way is in dispute.
And you're not public, and neither Scotrail.
It's in dispute. It's all part of the industry. We dispute that that's the public right of way.
Why are you walking away when we're talking to you?
Because I'm not going round and round and round and round in circles.
Round and round, you wouldn't
over
talk to us.
and over and over again, Ian.
You wouldn't even talk to us to begin with. You didn't even ask us. Why didn't you talk about any rights of access or anything to begin with? You just walked straight in.
And you didn't come over the public.
No, you come over the chain. Yeah, you haven't
Driveway,
used the public right of access.
That is a disputed public right of way. which
What, you mean my
is
gate? That's my gate, my fence, my property. Yes, there is a public right of
I'm not
way
gonna
over our
join
land
into a
somewhere.
conversation about access or
Well, you didn't.
public rights of way.
What, you're just going to barge your way in, cut your way again? Cut your way in.
What right did you have to come onto our private registered title that we've got registered in the Land Register of Scotland? We own the property.
Yeah.
What power?
It's a civil matter if it's something to do with access, to do with any public right of access or anything like that. It's a civil matter, not for you to take into your own hands.
What offence did you suspect? What offence, Matt, did you suspect us of to be able to exercise the power you claim that you have? Officer Chapman, what offence were we? You're not. For the camera, the officers are not even telling us what offence they suspected us of committing to give them access to our private land.
Yeah.
I think that says it all.